no time to break. One shot to win, one ride to take. From the first turn through the final fair, we own the track, we breathe the dare. Speed is the language, glory the game. The ultimate league, we rise and feast. Feel the fire, feel the speed. Push it hard and take the lead. Rollers burning, hearts collide. Wings are down, move this ride. Raise the flag, it's victory time. Let's go down, let's throw it out. The finish line, we face the edge. No time to break, one shot to win, one ride to take. From the first turn through the final fair, we own the track, we breathe the dare. Speed is the language, glory the game. In the ultimate league, we rise and flame. Feel the fire, feel the speed. Push it hard and take the lead. Rollers burning, hearts collide. Engines rollers, let's move this ride. Raise the flag, the victory time. Face the edge, no time to break, one shot to win, finish line to take. From the first turn through the final fair, we own the track, we breathe the dare. Speed is highest fly, we take our limits to the sky. Let's take the lead, rollers burning, hearts collide. We were born to move this ride. Raise the flag down, it's victory.
Good. No, that's not working. It is working. Yay! I hope everybody can hear me. Good evening. Welcome to UFRL Race 2 Tier 1. Tonight is a mystery track. Let me know if you can all hear me. And see the wheel. Just turn the old... Just panic. Yeah, well, don't panic too much. What's people's predictions for the track? Let's just have a quick prediction. What's everybody hoping for? What's everybody thinking it's going to be? And yes, Mrs. P, I will shuffle after every pick. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Right, well, I'm going to shuffle them now, if that's all right with everybody. Monaco. Well... Don't think it's going to be Monaco. A track. Well done, Titan. We're here all day. We're here all day. Alright, let's have a quick shuffle. Ladies and gentlemen. Salty Stevens begging for not German. Deck is just time for a line. Well, okay. Alright, so the first track that it will not be is... Miami! We're not racing at Miami. Okie dokie. Have a quick shuffly ruffle. And then, next track we will not be racing at. Is it Baku Hungary? Is it going to be Baku Hungary? It's Hungary! We're not racing at Hungary. Ooh. Anybody wanted Hungary? Ah, very happy about not hungry people. Okie dokie. Alright, little shuffly waffle. Spinny spinny. We are not racing in Belgium.
I wanted Hungary.
Belgium is removed. Goodbye, Belgium. A little shuffly ruffle. Woody's very happy about no Belgium. Ooh, a little shuffle again. Let's see what we're going for now. Ooh, no racing in Bahrain. No racing in Bahrain tonight. Okie dokie. The last 4 tracks remain. Anybody thinking it could be anyone in particular? Is there one in particular people want now? The shuffly ruffle. And then we go. We are not racing in Singapore. Ooh. Could Could we have another Austria? Could we have an Austria? Let's see. Ivy, you're wrong. It's not Singapore. Sorry, pal. Fantastic shuffling. Oh, I'm all about shuffling again, just for you. There you go. We will not be racing in... Oh, 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 oh! We're not racing in Austria. It's street circuits, but one's a lot bigger than the other. Okie dokie. So, we will not be racing in Baku. We are not racing in Baku. We will be racing on the streets in Vegas. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we're racing. We will just close that. And we will go to Vegas. All the way over to Vegas. Okie dokie. So, if everybody is ready, we can ready up. Let's go. Let's turn that off, shall we? Because perfect place to do an engine pen for some people. I will just have to. How do I get rid of that now? Let's go. Let's go. Panic! Panic stations! How do I put this on streamer mode? Shut up. Oh no, maybe I'll just do this. Let's just, yeah. We'll do that. No more disturbing, please. Okay, we're reading up. We have 10 seconds till the into the qualifying session. So anybody who was very happy, GG on the comms for the spin. Have a good stream, buddy. Thank you very much, Woody. Appreciate it, pal. Hope you have a good race. Hope everybody has a good race. Hope everybody has a good qualifying. Who's people's predictions for pole? Let's have a prediction thing up if we can. But don't think we'll be people hop on VC. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Okay, here we are. We are live in Vegas. Sorry, my kid was saying hello there. So yes, we're here in Vegas. Some people happy, some people maybe not too happy. Some people who have engine penalties tonight. I'm not sure who has engine penalties tonight. I'll just have a quick goosey at the engine pens. Let's have a look ski. So tonight we have William in the kick, Destroyer Jack in the McLaren, and Bam in the Haas. All having engine penalties tonight, so they will not qualify. They might go out and do a quick out lap and then pull back into the pits, but we shall see, as we do have some drivers already going to the track. We've got Tesco's out there. We got Hazer. Oh, I should probably put up the old Trackomataz. Let's have a look. Detail type. No. Lap day. Yeah, lap day. A bit of track maps. Yeah, why not? Track maps. Should we have telemetry on there? Hello, baby Shin. Looks like Woody likes the shuffly waffly too. You gotta love the shuffly waffly. It's always there. Let me know if you want the telemetry up. If you don't, I will always remove that. We'll just have a look at tyres, which I assume everybody's going to be on soft with CR. So there you go. Yes, we'll leave telemetry for the moment, as I think I think Hazer is the closest to starting said lap, although he still has this straight, which sometimes can feel like it drags on for a while. But yeah, you get some good speeds in there, as long as you get the braking into these chicanes right. But let's watch Hazer as he prepares himself for his first of maybe 3 qualifying laps. But here we go, starts off and he is away. So yeah, he is the first of the drivers to be out on a flying lap. Telemetry is on is fine, okie dokie. I'll leave it there for the qualifying only. Tesco's is second across the line, I think, or maybe was it Ivy? No, Tesco's first and then Ivy. Bam has retired because he's on his engine penalty. So we'll just watch Hazer through the first section, which he puts in a purple one of 26.5, but of course it's going to be purple because it's his opening lap. Oh, he looked a bit deep into the chicane there. Oh, he would not have liked that. He went a bit too deep. You got to get your banker lap in, really, ain't you? So as long as you get round the lap, put a decent enough time in, you can always come back out again and, you know, better that lap. We'll have a quick look at Tesco's. How is he getting on? We didn't see his first sector. Drop down to Warrener, who's in sector 1, and I think Luke is the front of it. Stepney Luke is just ahead of his teammate. I wonder if he'll cause him any dirty air and cause a bit of Warrener some problems, but I think he might be far enough ahead to not really cause anything. As we see, Hazer now just finishing his second sector, just coming over to the end of his lap. We have a yellow flag in sector 1, and Hazer puts in a 131.8. I don't think he'll be too displeased. I think he knows he can go a bit faster, but I think Tesco's pops himself just behind him as Ivy puts himself a couple of tenths in front of everybody. Let's just detail. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Best. I don't want the tyres. Fastest lap leader. There we go. So he's put himself a couple of tenths ahead of everybody. We have sector one. I think it's just for one of the McLarens getting out of the way. I think it might be Titan. Yeah, it looks like Titan getting out of the way. As we just have a look at King Luke coming round his final sector. We'll just drop to the Ferrari of Stepney Luke, who puts himself in 5th, and Warrener coming round shortly afterwards will put himself in 6th. So Ferrari's 5th and 6th for the moment. Over half a second off Ivy at the moment. Let's have a look at King Luke. Where's he puts himself? Oh no, he's just starting the lap, I think. Or did he invalidate? Oh, he might have invalidated that lap. We'll have a look at Salty. 27.0 for his first sector. He's into his second. Who's coming across the line? I think that might be Mr. P, who has invalidated his lap, so he's coming into the pits. Let's have a look. So I think King Luke, if he's on, no, he doesn't look like he's on another one. We've got Salty in the Alpine. See how he's doing. Hello, Bakey. Hello, English. How are you all? Hope you're all doing well as Salty comes across the line very shortly now. Wonder what he's going to do. Looks reasonable for a 32 maybe. 32.7. Pops up in 9th. What's King Luke doing? No, he's still not done a lap. So we've got Doug. Looks like he's starting his flying lap now. Still have William in the pits. Rusted bolts on an outlap. Merck is coming round to complete his final sector, and he pops up into 6th position. Nice little banker lap for him. Let's see who else we got. We got King Luke. No, he's not. Doug through sector 2 or into sector 2. Purple sector 1. No, I don't know if that means purple sector 1 because he's faster than Ivy, or he's put the fastest sector time in altogether, or it's just on him. I don't really know. If someone could let me know about that, that would be great. But anyway, he's coming through towards the end of his second sector. Harsh braking zone here. Looked a bit squirrely, if I'm honest. But pushing it away. Battery is being deployed. He's using a lot of his battery already. He's still got this long straight to go. So maybe he needs to hold out. Maybe he wanted to burn a little bit more than he needed. But yeah, he's definitely going to be harvesting now, because he's not going to have a lot left for the rest of the lap, to be honest with you. As Hazer puts in a 1:31.557, 900ths faster than Ivy. Cheering on your brother Titan, are you English? As Doug comes across in 12th place and Woody just ahead of him in 11th. I think they're just banker laps, just trying to get one in, feel for the track, see where you can push yourself. As Rusted Bolt is coming towards the end of his second sector. I didn't quite know what his first sector was. Second sector, 57.7. I think it's not too shabby. I'm not entirely sure. It's so we've only got Bolt. I think there's only Bolt out on a flying lap at the moment, because Hazer's obviously just completed. So I think we'll just see the end of Mr. Bolt's lap here. Decent amount of VRS left, and not much deploy time left, so he might run out of deploy. He does, but he'll come across the line in a 1:33. Ooh. Oh dear. I'm not sure he'll be too happy with that. No, he can go faster, so he'll be wanting to improve on that. You're in the server just waiting for your things to be sorted and trial. Oh, sweet mate, yep. Oh, more than welcome. And obviously, I hope you get your trial sorted soon and pop into the actual Discord. As I think William is still in the pits. I don't know if he's actually going to retire or if he might do an outlap. Not sure. Got a Rusted Bolt. Yeah, he's just done his lap. So we've got Tesco's on a flyer. He's just started, and Ivy also just started. So we'll just keep an eye on these two for the moment as we watch Tesco's coming down into the end of sector 1. He's 2 temps up on his time, so still possibly pushing into third right now. See what's Ivy got. What did he do? He's purple in his first sector, so he was quicker than Hazel. We got yellows out in sector 2. I think it might be for a slow moving Aston trying to get out of the way, but not sure which one. I think it's going to be free range. It's going to have to move out of the way as Tesco's pops in a purple sector 2. What does Ivy do? He also goes purple sector 2. Ooh. So we're both looking to improve as who's in the other Aston as free range gets out of the way of Tesco's, but probably gave him a nice enough tow through this long straight into this tricky little chicane. You got to get your braking just right there. If you a little bit too deep, you've either gone in the wall, you're going to go straight on. You've got to make a choice. As we just watched Tesco's come across the line now, he pops himself up into third. We watch Ivy now. He goes back into the lead, half a second faster than Hazer. 30.9. That is an impressive lap. Just completely obliterated Hazer's time. And yeah, so he's now P1. We've got Mr. P in P3. Hazer is in P2 at the minute, but he will be going out for another fast lap, I'm sure. Let's see what we got. We got Titan. No, he's on a slow lap. Possible out lap, I'm not sure. No, he's just starting his first. Oh, he's hit the wall. Did he touch the wall there? Looked like he banged it on the exit there, but we got Red Bull getting out of the way. He's going to continue on his round. What would his first sector time be? Will it be up? He's up, so whatever. If he did hit the wall, he's all right at the moment. He's that little bit faster. Just got a bit more to push. As we will just see where Mr. Massey is. Oh, he's just started. Well, he's only just started the end of sector 2. He's down in his first sector. Not by much. Just down a little bit. Out of Stepney Luke getting on. He is on a flyer. No, he must be going into the pit, surely. Yeah, he's in his slow lap. Got Free Range, who is on a fly with the other Aston up behind this. I wonder if they gave him another little toe each. Tesco's just repaying a favour from the lap earlier. Deploy all used, and Free Range goes into 8th. Not a bad showing for the Astons right now. Not a bad showing. It's just Stepney Luke's on the way in. Bolt. He is on a flying lap. No, he's not on a flying lap. I take it back. Let's see. Hayes is on an out lap, so we'll go to him. So let's have a look at Salty coming down the long straight. Plenty of battery to use. Don't know how his second and first sector times were, but we will shortly find out what his final sector is going to be like. Is it going to push him up further up the field? Comes across the line 132. He does push himself up to P11. P11 for the Alpine driver. His deck is on an out lap now. Just starting his flying lap now. So let's have a little watch on him, because he hasn't set a lap yet. So we'll just watch him go round, see what sector times he puts in. I'm sure it will be quick, but how quick will it be? We'll have to wait and find out. Just over a minute. Sorry for the voices. I am just very excited. I don't know why. But here we go. End of sector 1, 26.9. It is fast. Pretty sure everybody's doing 27, so he's doing 26. I know I've already did a 26, but we'll just see how he gets on. Let's be right on board with him. Let's see what happens. Oh, what's with the sound? Don't know. But he's coming into this nice little. He doesn't go up to 8th gear, so I go up to 8th gear, so maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Now down the long straight here, the jump out of that camera angle, and we'll see how he's getting on. Batteries being deployed. Ring will open now, and away we go into 211 miles an hour, 212. He's at full revs. Will he be going any faster? No, he won't. Braking hard into the left-hander chicane. 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear, ERS, sorry, open. Battery deployed. Let me get it straight. And here we go across the line. It's 132, 133. Oh dear. He will not be. I don't think he'll be too happy about that lap, to be honest with you, because that's fairly slow for deck, if I'm honest with you. Have a look at Hazer. He's coming into the pit, so he's not going out again. We've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left of this session, and at the minute everybody's in the pits apart from Tesco's. He on an out lap, and King Luke, is he on an in lap? He's on an in lap. Bolt is on an out lap. Let's have a look. Deck's just finished. Doug is just finished. Pesci still hasn't gone out yet. Is Pesci gonna make? Oh no, because I think he has to start, because he's on loan, so he has to start from the back of the grid. How am I only a second off pole? Tyson, why can't I mean, are you shocked by the fact you're less than a second off pole, or are you happy about this? What's your view on that? So I think we've got everybody coming out for their final runs now, as we have Bam, William and Drac, who have retired due to engine penalties. You're happy about it? Well, no, good on you, mate. I mean, Ivy is fast, very fast, and I'm a bit surprised by Deck. I thought he'd be up there as well. Maybe he's just teasing us. But we have everybody coming back out onto the track now for their final run. Let's have a look, see who's got further off field. What's the Aston? He's on an out lap, so it's Free Range, I think, might be first. No, I think maybe King Luke might be starting the lap first. So we've got King Luke first. Not quite sure where Titan doing a good job. I think that's personal best for him. Oh, happy days, pal. Happy days. Good on ya. Everybody likes to have a personal best. But we'll just watch King Luke round through sector 1 now. Got a bit of traffic in front of him. Not sure how that's going to affect him. He's up in his first sector, which is always a good start. So, but he's coming into this section now where you don't want traffic in front of you right now. Gonna be honest with you. Oh, he's a little slide coming out. We've got the McLaren and the Alpine of Salty Stevens, and I think that might have been Titan. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if they're going to get in the way, as the McLaren does already move out of the way. I wonder what the Alpine. Hopefully the Alpine will get out of the way, or the Haas. Sorry, not the Haas, the Alpine. I was right. Come on, William, get yourself together. So we got cautions out in sector 3. I think that's just for the slow moving Alpine to get out of the way of King Luke. As just coming up down the long straight, he's got a nice little amount of battery left. Doesn't want to use too much of it, but he's 213. Braking hard into the chicane here. Little slide, but it looks a bit under control. Let's ride on board, see how he gets on across the line now. 127, 28, 29. 30, cuts to the inside, 132, puts himself in 12th place, improves his lap. He'll be very happy with that, as Salty is obviously just starting his lap. Doug is up in sector 1 and he's up by half a second in sector 2. Woody is up half a second in sector 2, as that is it for qualifying. So everybody is now on a lap and will all get to finish. I think we have an Aston crossing the line now. Free range eggs puts himself into 8th place. Let's see how he fares for the rest of the field, all finishing now. Pretty sure Woody will be popping up somewhere, up in the top 10 surely. I don't think he'll be too happy if he doesn't. Here we come, rounding the final bend now. He'll cut to the inside to get as short as possible race. He puts himself into P9. P9 for Woody. I think who we got crossing the line now? Oh, we have Hazer crossing the line. He'll use all his battery. He does improve by half a second. He's 7,000 off Ivy there. Poem pops himself into P3. Tesco's, these two battling for position. Ivy goes faster again. Is that Tesco's moving out the way for the RB in front of him? Let's have a look. I think it's Massey. It is. Massey will be rounding his little slide there. What will that do to his lap? And he comes up to the front left-hander, cuts it in short, stays as close to the wall as he can. He pops himself into 13th, stays 13th. As we have the Aston also completing his lap, but I didn't see where he finished. Woody beating the heck. I mean, there we have it. We have Ivy is your pole sitter for today. 0.07 of a second faster than Hazer in P2, Mr. Poe in P3, and Merck's 4th, Warren 5th, Salty Stevens 6th, Titan 7th, Stepney Luke 8th, Tesco 9th, Rusty Bolt 10th, Free Range in 11th, Woody 12th, Massey 13th, King Luke in 14th, Deck in 15th, Doug in 16th, 17th Haas of BAM, 18th is William and Pesci, and Destroyer Drac rounding out the top 20. There we have it. We have a full racing grid. Please join us in 5 minutes time, so I make that 2031, and we shall see you soon.
You will listen to so they don't
Yeah, you will not do.
It's like the boss who used to do predictions for
I did not read any of that, I just predicted.
Thankfully it didn't backfire because it timed up.
A few impressive laps there, gotta be honest.
You still stream? Just join the that'll be insane. See, you not scoring any points here. I still have 4 points to score. I've got constructed as out of the field anyone. I think you could sit out 2 or 3 days still there. Yeah, because I'm stopping. Oh yeah, you gotta beat me around. What we had the chance, I think I got it's not impressive enough maybe I'll fuck out and do something.
Welcome back to the Tier 1 race in Vegas, baby, yeah! So it's the last few seconds before the race will begin, as the drivers can ready up now. If any of the drivers are listening, you feel free to ready up. Now is the time. Let's go, go, go. Predictions for race win today, people. Anybody got any ideas? What's people thinking? Wake up, it's race time. Can't say that as good. Don't know if it comes through. They're all too scared to ready up now. Yeah. I might put a message. Should I pop a message in the chat? Let's pop a message in chat. One. Ready up. Oh, there we go. There we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's a hold. It's not a long hold. We're lights out and racing in Vegas. We have Ivy and Hazer after a great start. Hazer down the inside of Ivy. Will he make it stick? He has the inside there. There's a good bit of drive out of the turn there for Ivy. He's popped himself back into the lead as we have the one of the shortest straights on the track, I think. As Hazer has a look up the inside, as though we have a Ferrari of Warren, and he's spun. I think he clipped the wall. Not sure if he's picked up any damage there. Will this cause a safety car? He spins himself round. He will not be happy with that, as King Luke is a bit further back. So I wonder, was there contact between the two of them? I'm not sure. But I'm not sure they'll be too thrilled with their start there, as Hazer is already half a second behind Ivy, but we have the long straight coming up. So will Ivy sort of maybe back Hazer up into Mr. P, so Mr. P can get round Hazer down this long straight coming up? Who knows, as we have pretty much, we have a bollard on a McLaren. Titan is taking bollards with him today. He's just, I'm going to take the whole track with me, don't care, no one's getting past. As we have Woody getting past Stepney Luke, they are side by side down the long straight here. Deck and Russet Bolt are also swapping positions, as Stepney Luke steps in behind. Will he have a look on the inside? He's having a look, he's not going to make it, so he will reset himself. We'll just have a quick, let's put some tyres, let's have some position changes. So Ivy pops in the fastest lap of the race so far, as we have Doug coming into the pits. He's got damage to his front wing. I think Warren is alright. We have William also pitting, as King Luke does go by. So Doug and William both having to pit straight away. Not the greatest of starts, but as we can see from the position changes, we have Ivy remaining in first place, nearly a second ahead of Hazer in P2 and Mr. Poem in P3 and Merckx in P4. No changes in the top four. Salty is up 1 place in the Alpine. Fantastic start for Salty. Tesco's up 3, again fantastic start, but he has got Titan all over the back of him. He is going to form the greatest train in tier 1. He has literally got Titan, Free Range, Deck, Bolt, Drac, Pesci is also in the window, Massey. We have changes up front. We've got Deck getting past Free Range. Deck will want to get past Titan as quick as he can now. Classic Titan hugging a pole. So he's Titan. I think Tesco's maybe a sitting duck here. I don't think he's got much he can do against possibly 5 cars. Is all 5 of them going to go past him? They're all side by side. He's definitely lost a position. Will he lose out to the McLaren? He has lost out to Titan. He has lost out to Deck. No, he's pulled himself back in front of Deck as Hazer pops in the fastest lap. He's definitely staying within that 1 second window of Ivy in the lead at the moment. So Titan back to his original place. Tesco's up 2, Deck up 7 places already by the end of lap 2. 7 places already. Bolt is up 1 place. No, he's remaining where he is. Pesci is also up 9 places. Free Ranger stayed where he is. Drac up 8 places. Titan has damage. Does Titan have damage? Don't think he does. Oh yeah, he is missing his front right end plate. Good spot, English. Well done. Watch out, Pesci's coming. Yeah, well, there's a lot of drivers coming. Once you get a train in this place, it's very difficult to defend when everybody else has DRS down that long straight. But as we see a gap already forming between, from Salty to Titan, we have a 3-second gap. We have Ivy in the lead. Hazer staying within DRS window of Ivy, as Poem is also staying within DRS of Hazer. Merckx is 2 seconds behind Poem. Salty Stevens will have DRS down this straight now. Will he be able to get past him? Merckx is defending. I'm not sure that Salty is going to go on the inside, but we have movement behind. Titan is fending off everybody. He is not letting people past. Deck is right behind him. I'm not sure that Titan's going to have much he can do about... let's have a look at the tyres. I think Deck might be alright. So we see everybody is on the mediums except for Titan, Pesci, Massey, Woody and William, who has just come out of the pit. So he will be on fresh hard tyres, 1 lap old tyres, as well. I think we have Deck and Titan swapping positions there. We do. Deck has popped himself into 6th place. He will now be on the charge on to Salty Stevens as quick as he can, because he doesn't want Ivy to get too much of a lead. So here we go. We've got Pesci and Titan battling out now. Pesci on the inside of Titan. Titan will hold it on the inside for the next corner, but Pesci will have the inside line for this one, and I think he'll have the job done. He does have the job done. A little slider squirrel on the way out there. I think he's going to lose position to Titan straight away. It was all over the place coming out of that corner. as he will drop down behind Pesci again. But will Pesci be able to get him on his going for a little cut back there? I think he didn't quite make it. I think Titan did hold him off, but Pesci is almost pushing him down the long straight. I don't think that Titan's going to have anything to do here. He's defending all over the place, and we've got the Aston trying to pop through as well. DRS open on. Oh dear, we've had a major collision. I think Titan has caused a safety car. I think Titan will be under investigation for that, at least. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if he tried to pull across, but he's caused all sorts of damage to definitely Pesci, who's dropped down the order. Let's have a look. See here, we got the Aston looks fine. The Aston, that's pitting. So I think everybody's going to try and come up into the pits again as Hazer leads the pit way here. He is out now. He's going to go on to the hard tyres. The top three weren't able to react to the safety car there. They were too far ahead. But Hazer has had a great opportunity to go onto the hards. Will it be able to make them last for the entire race? Not entirely sure, but he will definitely give it a go. I'm sure of that. Titan tried to kill someone. It did look like it. I had kind of visions of Austria there from Tier 2 last season, sorry. But it could have gone all shades of wrong, as Doug is in the pits as well. So I think everybody has come into the pits again, except for William this time, who has stayed out. He just wanted to close the gap, I think. As Doug is still in the pits. Did he have to... Probably had a nose change and everything. And maybe Woody pitted because Woody pitted as well, so a double stack. So that's not a... I don't think that Titan would have done that on purpose. I mean, it's just difficult. If you just touch someone's tyres and they're slightly behind or ahead, that's it. You just collisioned. You're going to have a biggest collision ever. But at least it wasn't quite as bad as Austria. As you see, Ivy caught up to the safety car already. He's now just gonna follow Ivy. Ivy's just gonna follow the safety car around. And now he's gonna dive into the pits. I think Ivy is pitting, so Ivy will pit. I think he might come out round about 13th. If he does, let's see where Bam is. No, Bam is coming down the pit straight ever so shortly, as Ivy's still in the pits. So I think he'll come out behind Bam, as Titan does come into the pit now. So Bam, Ivy is still coming out the pit lane now. He will come out into 11th place. So is that the right call for Ivy then? Was that the right time? Don't mention Austria did. Sorry, Bakey. I realise that you probably did have the worst memory of that one. Literally had no idea what happened. He just got taken out. But so we're on lap 6. Everybody has pitted at least once, I believe. Let's have a quick stops. Yeah, everybody's pitted. Oh no, Massey, Warner, Merckx and Free Range have not stopped yet. So I don't know if Massey and Warner, lap 5 lap old, 5 lap hard, 5 lap soft. I think Warner may have made a mistake there, because I reckon he should have pitted there. But we'll see how he goes. Maybe he thinks his tyres will last him a lot longer. Is he going? Did he start on the mediums? Not quite sure what tyre he started on. Did he just have a? Can I check that? The safety car is still out. I'll just trip up to Merckx to see what's happening with the safety car. Safety lights are still on. Let's have a quick director pit stops. Who did I say? So everybody's, apart from Tesco's, he's gonna have to pit again, as is Titan. I think the safety car's still out. Yeah, safety car's still out. Is the safety car in this lap? I don't think it will be. It's not going to do its usual. No one's caught up to the pack, so we're just going to go now. Sod it. Let's see what happens. A few cars still at the back, so I'm not quite sure if. Let's have a look at the tyre situation there again. So we've got Merckx and Free Range They are both on 6-lap old mediums. Hazer is on the hards as he has come into the pit. I feel for the Titan and the other two, contact model is awful and pain because he's on controller. Yeah, I mean, probably racing on controller is a little bit difficult because you don't really have control of how much you turn, I guess. I don't really know. Do you have like little analog? Do you use the analog when he's driving, or does he just use the side buttons? At least with analog, I guess you can have a little bit of control of how much you turn, but I'm not quite sure. But penalties, we're still penalty free, so nothing happened. We'll have a quick look at the position changes. Merck's obviously up 3 places now, and Free Rangers up 9. Hazer down 1, Poem down 1, but that's because they have pitted. Massey's up 8. Again, I'm pretty sure he hasn't pitted. Nope. Warner down 1, he hasn't pitted yet. Salty Stevens down 1. Bolt up 2. Deck up 6. Spam up 7. Ivy down 10th, but he has come in for a pit stop. And he went on to the hard tyres. I believe he did. So we could have a turning circle with control is awful. Slight movement with the stick and it pretty much turns 90 degrees to left. Oh, that's just disgusting. Shouldn't be allowed. They should make a controller that's a little bit easier. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap. So we will watch Ivy as he will now. Sorry, not Ivy. Merckx as he will back up the pack, and we'll see how he does on the restart. So he is controlling the speed now. Safety car is in pit lane, I believe now. So when will Merckx go? When will he decide? Because it's a longish run from here, so it doesn't want to go too late. He's gone. He's done it quite nicely. He's pulled himself a little gap there, just under half a second gap. As we see Hazer going up the inside of Free Range. So Hazer puts himself up into second. He's gone a little bit deep. Free Range will have a run on him, but I don't think he'll have to back out that one. Is a safety car still out? Because I'm getting told the safety car is still out, even though it's not. So what's the situation? Is it done? Has it done it again? Has the EA messed up again? Because I think people are still changing places. So we've got Poem up to 3rd position now, and Hazer is closing down onto Merckx. I'm not sure. I mean, the safety car still says it still says safety car for me. I'm not sure what's going on, but people are passing, so I'm guessing we're okay to race. As Warner gets passed by Deck, he's got Salty all over the back of him, who has Bam right on the back of him. Salty's pushing the Ferrari around the corner, as Bam does go into the back of Salty, but will that get looked at later on after the race? As I'm pretty sure Salty was pushing the Ferrari around the corner there, as Merckx has been done by Hazer. Hazer now into P1, but Merckx is right behind him in the slipstream. Will he do anything into this turn here? No, he's going to sit back as we have the Aston going up the inside of Massey. Was there collision there? Was there a bit of contact between the 3 of them? We got Bolt trying to get past Massey, who's trying to get past Free Range Egg. Free Range is defending into the corner. DRS is now enabled. 3 wide into turn 1. Who's going to hold out? Is there going to be a contact? It's clean. We have no contact. We still have Rusted and Free Range battling out. Free Range has the inside line. I think he's going to hold it. He does, but Bolt does have DRS. Free Range is caught. He can't do much about it with everybody else having DRS. A little lock up. Deck up into P6 now, chasing down Free Range Eggs. As was there a little bit of team orders between the 2 RBs there? I don't think so. It looked quite like a clean pass. Salty Stevens on the back as a safety car information does disappear now. Finally. It's a glitch on my screen. Thank you. We have now got Merckx second behind Hazer, but Mr. Poem chasing him down. Mr. Poem will surely get him down this long straight. Will he get him before the DRS line? Will he get him just after? Hope for Poem's sake he gets him just after, so we can have the DRS to chase down Hazer. there is a DRS line. He has got him afterwards. So here we go. DRS is now open as Poem passes Merckx. Merckx slots in behind him. So Poem now on a charge towards Hazer. Merckx slots in behind Mr. P. Rusted Bolt still in fourth. Deck. Oh, there's a level is going wide there. I think that was a Tesco's going wide there. I know it was free range eggs. Do apologise, Tesco. Salty Stevens is now up. Everybody got past free range eggs there. Oh, it must be so demoralising when you've got no DRS on that straight. As there's 3 wide going into turn 1 again between the Mercedes, the RB and the Alpine. As Salty Stevens just slots in behind him. And there's a spin. The RB is gone. Massey has had a bit of contact, I think, between him and Salty, or was it Deck? I'm not sure. But there is DRS trains everywhere. Cars all over the shop. You can't keep up with this. I hope Race Control is having fun. But yeah, as Titan is now in the pits. Is he coming in for his damage, or is he coming in for a pit? He's put soft tyres on, so I don't know if that was a schedule. I don't know if he got pitted, if he got damage or something. But he's now down on the soft tyres. So we have a quick look up. We've got King Luke chasing William chasing Doug chasing Stepney Luke, and then we have all this chaos in front of us. Oh, and Luke goes into the back of Woody. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Woody now chasing Warner chasing Fletch. I believe it's Fletch. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure it's Fletch. But he's just over a second. He's just outside the DRS zone. So Tesco's is now chasing free range. Free range is getting chased by Drac, who has got past him and pops himself up into the top 10. As Bam in P9, second behind, just over second and a bit behind Pesci. Pesci doing a nice job on his debut. It's a bit messy at tier 1. Well, I mean, it's close racing. It's close racing, I like to call it. A bunch of animals, says King Yog. Well, I mean, I just call it entertainment, really. But we'll see how we go on. We got Salty looking for a little move on Ivy, just backs off, maybe waits for the next straight, as Ivy is trying to chase down Rusted Bolt. We've got yellows in sector 1, I think that's for Woody. What happened here? He has lost his front wing, I think. Did he break himself? Was there contact? If anybody knows, yeah, he definitely got front wing damage. Doug, he's got front wing damage. He's missing an end plate. That's not good. So, oh no, I hope they both don't have to pick because they're double stack, and that's going to kill Woody's completely. As King Luke looks like he's got no damage. William for the kick. Sauber chasing down Stepney Luke, who's also trying to chase down Warner, trying to chase down Massey, trying to chase down Free Range Eggs, who has destroyed Jack, trying to make a move on Tesco's. He has the DRS, but I'm sure no, Tesco doesn't have DRS, so I don't think there's much he could do. He defends it perfectly, does Tesco, holds on to that 10th place. He was like, you're not coming past me, Jack. Doors closed, thank you very much, come again tomorrow. So yeah, I think Doug and Woody going to be double stacking here. Woody has dropped back quite a bit, so I think he's planning to pit. As we've got Warner coming into the pit, I think that was it's for a regular stop. Doesn't look like there's a nose cone, so this is going on to the hards for his one and only stop, I would assume, as Woody is in the pits. Doug has not pitted, so he thinks he can continue along his merry way with the M plate as it is, but maybe you can. I'm pretty sure you can. See how it appears. We have now Deck chasing down Hazer in P1. 3 seconds is the gap there. Poem is third. He has Merckx and Rusted Bolt quite close proximity. Ivy chasing down Rusted. Pesci in the Alpine is P7. Salty in P8. Bam P9. Tesco's in P10 chasing down Bam. Destroyer Jack is just out of DRS window. Will he be able to get himself into it before the DRS line? He's trying. He's saving batteries, so I don't think he's trying that hard, as Ivy does get past Rusted Bolt, as Merckx also gets passed by Ivy as well. and Rusted Bolt also gets past Mercs as well. So Ivy up 2 places, Bolt up 1. As Pesci does get past Mercs as well. So not the greatest of straights and corner there for him, but he's still staying close with Pesci, so he'll get another he'll get a little his own burst of DRS. But we will see what happens, as Deck is definitely closing down on Hazer now. See who has the fastest lap for the moment. Fastest lap is with Hazer, 1:34.0. Gap to leader. Not sure we should show that because I don't think Woody will be too happy. Not sure. As we've got position change, we've got no one's going to penalty. As Stepney Luke is in for his 3rd stop of the day. Tyre choices, we've got Titan on the softs. Woody, Stepney Luke, Warrener, Doug, William, Luke, Massey, Drac. Well, everybody else on hards apart from free range Tesco's and Mercs. And no penalties, been fairly clean in that sense. But yeah, let's continue on. Deck for driver of the day, 14th to 2nd. I mean, the day's still young. Day's still young. He's got 12 laps, and he is closing up on 2 Deck as Ivy does get past Mr. Poem. I wonder if there was team orders implied there, as Pesci is having a look on Mr. P as well, but I think he thinks better of it coming into this chicane here. The Rusted Bolt, we have Tesco's and Bam side by side into the chicane. Well, they're still side by side. Deck Bam just slots in behind Tesco's as Pesci gets past Mr. P. Interesting. And Mercs is into the pits. Maybe it'll be for his one and only stop, or maybe 2nd stop. Let's have a look here what we got. Here got Pesci, who is chasing down Ivy. Ivy is now back up to 3rd place. I think that's probably Mr. Poem, and Bolt is catching up to Mr. Poem there within half a second, saving a bit of battery for the straight maybe. We've got Bam right behind Tesco's here. These two have been fairly close and even all through the race so far. I wonder what Bam is going to. Bam going to try anything around this corner. He's going to save himself for the DRS zone. We've got free range chasing Fletch in 12th for 11th place. As Bam is almost pushing Tesco's through this sector here into the 3rd sector, the end of the 2nd sector there. Bam is a little bit further away from Tesco's. I wonder if Tesco's is deploying right now, trying to build up a little bit of gap. He's pulled out half a second on him. So will that be enough for Tesco's? He's pulled into the the right hand side to keep ahead of him. I think he does stay ahead quite nicely. It's good defending there from Tesco's. Used the battery to his advantage. As Bolt still chasing down Mr. P. Half a second as Pesci is right up alongside Mr. P. Is that for position? There it is, for position. Pesci is up into 3rd. Who has DRS? Pesci has DRS, so that will help him hopefully get past Mr. P. He puts up a big challenge to get past, but I think Pesci does successfully make it down. A little lock up there. I've got a big slide out of the corner, but Deck is now within half a second of Hazer. How many laps have they done on tyres? Oh, well, we shall find out. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. Tyres. We have Hazer and Deck on 10 lap old hards, so they're fairly even. Pesci, Ivy, again, quite even on tyres. 9 laps old. So the top 9 are fairly close. We have a yellow flag in sector 1. Didn't see. I think it's all good. Just have a quick look at the tyres again. Sorry. Tesco's and Mercs are on fresh hards. Massey on fresh mediums. We have a full course caution. I think is that a VSC? I think it's a VSC. No, it's a safety car. Race control. Woody, 3-second time penalty. Is that a safety car out? Drive through speeding under the safety car from Massey. That is horrible. What happened? Drive through for Woody as well. So a 3-second penalty and a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. That's surely not right. That's not right, surely. Woody for corner cutting. Oh. Woody is DNF'd. He's not happy with the race, so something's happened. Can you see the tyres, please? No, you can't. I'm not showing them again. Fine. There we go. We're all going on to. We're all in the pits. The top 8 are in the pits. The next 9 going to follow. We're going on to. We've got different ones here. We've got Deck going on to the hards. Everybody else around him on the mediums. So does Deck think that the mediums are not going to last for 14 laps? I mean, it'll be probably about 12 laps by the time the safety car comes in. Unless he didn't have any other medium tyres, as Massey has retired as well from the race. So not a good outing for Woody or Massey today. Titan surely will come into the pits to change tyres. There's Doug in the pits. Race with Titan 10 seconds for speeding into the pit lane. So that's not going to help his day out at all. And he had such a good qualifying as well. Be very upset with that. But as we stand, we have, let's look at the position changes. We have Hazer in first. He's up 1 from P2. Deck in P2, up 13 places. What a start. Pesci in P3, up 16 places. Maybe I should have bought Pesci. I had the opportunity to rent him for today to get some points for Alpine, but it would put me in debt, and so I was advised against it. But I'm kind of wishing I had, because that would have been quite a nice load of points. But we'll see. There's Ivy down 3 at the moment in 4th. Rossi Bolt up 5. Salty Stevens having a great showing today in the Alpine as well, up 6th place. Merckx down 3 into 7th. Bam up 9 into 8th place. Mr. P down to 9th, down 6 places to 9th. Tesco's down 1 to 10th. Warner down 6 places to 11th. King Luke up 2 to 12th. Free Range down 2 to 13th. William up 4 into 14th. Destroyer Jack up 5 into 15th. Stepney Luke down 8 to 16th. Doug down 1 to 17th. Titan down 11 to 18th. And Massey and Woody have had to retire from the race. So we have a look at the stops. So everybody has stopped at least once now. So Merckx and Warner and Free Range Eggs have only stopped once. That's quite nice for them. It's worked out quite nicely. Titan has stopped 4 times. He went on to the what tyres did he go on to this time? Went on to medium tyres this time. So he's going to see them through to the end. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to see these tyres through to the end now. And we'll just see how this goes. Hopefully the safety car will be in the end of this lap, as if Titan can close up the gap. Just a quick look at the penalty situation. We have 10 seconds for Titan. I believe that was just speeding into the pit lane. But yes, we shall see. So I think is that the interval? Yeah, it's not to the leader. Yeah, there we go. So I think the safety car will be in this lap. I think Titan will definitely be able to catch up to the back of the safety car. So with 8 laps remaining. 8 laps remaining. Who's your predictions for the win? Because I'm fairly sure Ivy, Pesci and Deck and Hazer will all be pushing now. They'll want to get Hazel will want to control it when the safety car's coming in. You want to hold it. The safety car's in this lap, so Titan caught up. We're all bunched back up together. Hazer now has control of the field, and we shall see what the start brings, as he will now slow the pack down completely, trying to get his tyres to warm up. Massey has left the session, unfortunate for him. But Hazer is still waiting for that right moment to go. He's gone. Has he caught Deck by surprise? Deck is still with him. All top 4 are all still bunched up together. Pesci did have a look around Deck before Belrovic this time, as I think Ivy went a little bit wide. No, he didn't. He was absolutely fine. Warner gets past Tesco's, Stepney Luke and William trading places. We'll just watch Pesci here because he has got a lovely run on deck here. Pesci, deck into turn 3, 4, 5. I don't know what turn we're on now. It's so exciting. We have an end plate missing from a kick, I think that was. As we have lockups into the turning into the chicane. Pesci and Deck are still side by side. Absolute beautiful racing here. Great restart from both Pesci and Deck. They are still battling out with sector 1 yellow flags. I think that will go away. Pesci does get past Deck. Deck is now down to P3. And Ivy is in P4 just watching this all unfold. It's helped Rusted Bolt and Salty catch back up to them. So the top 6 are still relatively close together. Salty is wanting to get... Would he have enough to get past Rusted into this corner here? He's having a look. He's saving his battery now. I think that will do for him. As I think Pesci has just made a lead move into first place. He has... As there was a slow moving car there, I'm not sure who it was. We've got Pesci almost a second ahead of Deck and Hazer now. DRS is enabled now, so Deck has dropped nearly a second behind Pesci. I'm not sure how Pesci got past him. I must have missed. Oh, I did miss it. But yeah, we have Hazer now chasing Deck. Deck trying to get back up to Pesci. He does have DRS, so he will close back up to him, but almost 0.8 of a second behind him. Just after the little chicane coming out of the long straight there, the Deck will try to close down as much as possible. Pesci will want to get ahead of him and stay and pull out a second to get out of that DRS gap, I think. But we're still all quite close. Fairly clean restart there. Because I think everybody is just pretty sure that William got some damage on his front wing. Can't see it that way. No, maybe it wasn't William who got any damage. But I'm fairly sure I did see an end plate go flying. Was it Titan's end plate? No. We still have cautions out. I think we're alright. We've got Stepney Luke. Wants to get past Doug as quick as possible. He'll try and stay right behind him to the right moment. And then just launch the Ferrari down the inside or the outside of the Red Bull. He goes down the outside, not a problem, and carries on his way as we just pop back up to the front here. Deck closed back into half a second of Pesci there. Hazer is right behind Deck though. Pesci puts in a fast lap. Deck replies with the fastest lap as well. So we have a race on for the last 5 laps. Top 3 separated by just about a second. Ivy has slipped down a couple of seconds behind. So was that because he put on the hard tyres? Let's have a quick looky look. No, Ivy has on the medium tyres. The Deck is the only one on the hard ones out of the top 4, and he is doing a sterling job of getting them up to temperature and working nicely. So we'll just see what happens with the top 4. We've got Rusted Bolt within a second of Ivy, so he will have a nice little stretch of DRS coming up to try and help himself get past Ivy. Salty, I think, may just stay in the DRS window of Rusted, as I think he will, but the top 3 have pulled 2 seconds over Ivy here, but they're still relatively close together. Deck will have DRS now. Will he make a move up into the inside of this turn? He pulls out, goes alongside, gets ahead of Pesci. Nicely done into the chicane, but Pesci is staying side by side, and Pesci takes a lead straight back from him. He was driving that Deck side by side. Again, these two are just not giving each other any space. Their elbows are out, hard racing from each other, but they are keeping it clean. Very nicely as Bam gets past Mr. P, who now drops down to 8th position. Got Mercs under pressure from Tesco's, and Free Range under pressure from Warrener. And then we have King Luke. He's trying to pressurise Warrener. pressurised, is that even a word? Let's go. Williams says Filthy Ghost. Yep, Williams are in third place in a minute. But let's, oh, hang on. Tesco's is right up behind Merckx here. There's Free Rangers right up behind his teammate. You don't want to get too close here because I said the braking zones are very harsh, so you don't want to lock up and go into your teammate. And we'll see what the race brings. Still says yellow flag is out, but I'm fairly sure that's just a glitch in the system. As Deck now is right up the tail of Pesci. What is Pesci going to do here? What battery? Who's got the most battery here? Will Pesci have enough to hold on to the lead as Deck does go on the inside? Gets past Pesci, pulls back across, puts himself back into the lead. Great pass there by Deck. What's Pesci going to be doing here? He's right up behind Deck now. Full beans given. Goes to the outside. He's holding his line. Deck will have the inside line here. And they're still side by side. Pesci puts herself, his nose in front. Deck's pushing back. Not anything given for these two here. As Pesci now does get back ahead. Who had the DRS? I think it was Pesci. But Deck is still staying side by side. Pesci's having to save battery. Deck is now slotting back into P2. All the time these two are battling though, it gives Hazer and Ivy a good sort of time to just save their battery and wait for their moment maybe. As long as those two don't start battling out with each other, but can't see that not happening. As Ivy will want to get back up onto the podium. He won't be happy with P4, I don't think. He'll want to get that podium. He'll want to be back on the top step. He'll want to get past Pesci again, but they've dropped Rusted now into P5. So the top four, maybe second half separating the top four now. So they're still relatively quite close as we come down into the big DRS zone. Pesci does have almost half a second gap on Deck, but that's coming down very quickly now. Will Deck go to the inside or will he go to the outside? Will Pesci go to the inside or the outside? Pesci's having to save his battery now. I'm not sure Deck has enough space. He doesn't. He ran out of track. Pesci does go a little bit deep into the corner. Deck holds his line nicely. But Deck... Pesci moving to the inside, is he to... No, I thought he was going for the pits. A bit of a crazy setup. But he didn't. His Titan picked up his 3-second penalty. He was just trying to break the toe from Deck behind him. But Deck will now have DRS as Hazer right up behind Deck now. Deck under a little bit of pressure from the Williams in behind. There's the Alpine driver now. Just going to get under pressure from Deck here. As Ivy looks to the outside, or the inside, sorry, of Hazer. Is there contact between them? There's a little bit of contact between the both of them. Still side by side. I think Ivy's going to have to relinquish that one. He's not going to get past him this time round. So Hazer does remain in third place. There was definite contact between the two there. Don't know if any end plates or anything missing there. Looks all good on the Williams. I think it looked okay on the Mercedes there, but it was definite contact as Deck is now pushing Pesci up onto this long straight again. So which way is Deck going to go this time? He's going to go to the inside or he's going to go to the outside? Where's Pesci going to say? Pesci sat in the middle. Deck has to go around the outside. I think he's going to get the job done this time. He has... Pesci does slot in behind him as the Williams of Hazer was thinking about maybe making a move on Pesci there, but I think he just thought better of it as Deck now back into lead. Pesci right behind him in second place, not allowing him to get away. He'll stay behind him now. Will he make a move into turn one? He's going for the move. He's going up the inside. Is there any contact between two of them? No, it looks fairly clean in a minute. Deck does go a little bit wider. Does have the inside line now for the wreck. Pesci looks to cut back on the inside. He will slot in behind him, but he does have DRS now. He goes to the outside. Deck defending the inside line. Pesci round the outside. I think Deck's done enough to stay ahead. No, he has not. Deck is back tail of that one. He said, you can have that one. We'll get you back on the next straight, I think. As Hazer and Ivy are still just watching from afar. Still in the DRS train. DRS zone of Deck and Ivy and Hazer, sorry. Just maybe hoping for Deck and Pesci to take themselves out, so they don't have to battle them, and just between Ivy and Hazer. But I think it's definitely getting close between these two. There has been several bits of contact now on different corners, as Deck now, both of them seem to be saving battery here. Deck does have the run up on the inside. He is on the inside now. Pesci just trying to push himself across a little bit more. Pesci does hold him into the inside. Deck now back to the inside line, as Hazer is also trying to make a move. Or was he trying to defend? Not quite sure. It says Hazer goes wide. Hazer goes wide. Outbraked himself. Maybe was a contact between him and Ivy. Race control will have to have a look at that. It looked fairly clean. I didn't see contact, but you never know. You never know. Go on Deck for the win, says Yog. But Pesci just maybe bide his time now. Maybe save his battery, stay within DRS, and just use it all the way down the last back straight, or the long DRS straight, as Deck does lock up into the turning there. Does hold it together. We'll just have a quick look as Bam gets past Mr. P, and Mr. P gets past Bam, and side by side into the corner. I think Bam has just lost out to Mr. P there, as he will chase down Rusted Bolt for this final lap. And Salty Stevens having a great showing for the Alpine in P5. Will he be able to hold off Rusted Bolt down through the last two sectors of this race? It has been a very eventful race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Has Deck done enough now to just keep himself ahead of Pesci? What's Pesci got? Has Pesci got enough battery? Deck is deploying everything now, surely. Pesci, will he be deploying? Deck is still pulling out an advantage. Gap is now dropping. Pesci has his DRS open. They're both saving battery. Pesci, don't think he'll have enough to bring it into the corner. What will he have down the last final straight? Deck a bit sideways, a bit squirrely coming out, but Pesci is closing up onto the back of Deck. Will it be side by side for the race? I think Deck for the win here. Pesci P2, Ivy P3, Hazer P4, Salty, will he hold on for P5? Bolt is going to try and do everything. I don't think he's got enough. Rusted Bolt does not get enough past him. Salty Stevens 5th, Rusted Bolt 6th, Mr. P 7th, Bam in 8th, Tesco 9th, Free Range 10th, Warrener P11, Merckx P12, Drac in 13th, William in 14th, Doug 15th, Stepney Luke 16th, Titan I think with the penalty down in 17th, and I didn't quite catch the 18th one there, but that was some eventful racing there tonight from everybody. Great racing from the top two there, top four. In fact, great racing from everybody. Let's not just pick one person or two people. I was very entertained through that entire race, and I'm sorry if I didn't catch everybody's passing manoeuvres or overtaking manoeuvres. There was just too much to catch up on. It was lights out and go straight away. Oh, I do apologise. Must have pushed the button there. But we have race winner. We have Deck. Fastest lap. We also have Deck. Driver of the day is Pesci. Most overtake is also Pesci. Who's your guys' vote for driver of the day? Let's put your votes in now. We'll just see what happens there as we have the final grid order there. We have Deck P1, Pesci in P2. So Deck from 15th to 1st, Pesci 19th to 2nd, Ivy down to 3rd from starting in pole, Hazer in 4th, Salty 5th, Rusty Bolt 6th, Poem 7th, Bam 8th, Tesco 9th, Free Range Eggs 11th, at 10th, Warren 11th, Merckx 12th, Destroy Jack 13th, William 14th, Doug 15th, Stepney Luke 16th, King Luke 17th, Titan 18th, Massey 19th, and Woody rounding out the top 20. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed the show tonight. The racing, the action was non-stop. Please do join us tomorrow for a tier 2 race, which will be held at Austria, Bakey's favourite track. So yeah, join us tomorrow from 8 p.m. for the Tier 2 race in Austria. I think everybody in Tier 2's favourite track, really. I mean, such great memories of that track. Titan, you talking about Vegas or Austria? But either way, I hope you all have enjoyed tonight's showing, or tonight's viewing, and tonight's racing was action-packed. Again, sorry for not getting everybody in, but do join us tomorrow for round 2 in Austria for Tier 2 drivers. We have been UFRL. I have been Iron Chin, and have a lovely evening and good night.